Hey there, Libra. How are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of January. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Libra. Let's use this deck over here. For those of you that care to know, this is the Modern Love Tarot. All right, Libra, let's see what's happening, what's going on with you guys. So already, energetically, I'm feeling congested, okay, with your reading. My heart chakra, in fact, I tried doing your reading prior to this and I felt just so congested in my chest, okay, that I had to stop. And well, today's really the only day this week that I have time to do your reading. So I thought, oh no, let me try again. So here I am, and the energy still feels the same. So I'm already sensing, okay, that there's an accumulation of negative energies here, certainly, that are a factor, that are impacting your love life this month of January. But let's see. What is the present circumstances, position of this connection? Let's see. Let's take a look, because that's life, right? The tarot reading is not always going to be necessarily a tarot reading is not really positive or negative. It's all about perspective. A tarot reading is just really serves the purpose to identify, to bring awareness to the energies that we have going on. So let's see. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. There's a sense of liberation and freedom here that the feminine energy is experiencing. I feel like this is something very new. Ace of Wands. I'm hearing a feeling, a position that the feminine energy is embracing. I'm hearing making her own. I feel like this is, I'm hearing certainly her sense of independence, the Nine of Pentacles, and then this Ace of Wands, again, which is incredibly liberating. I don't know why, but I do know why, because I'm sensing it, I'm feeling it. I feel like this is a problem. Not for the feminine energy, or not for the feminine energy, but for another. Let's see. So that's what we have here, guys. There's a feminine energy, which is, I'm hearing stepping into embracing. I'm hearing the opportunity here to, I'm hearing perhaps be more independent. She's finding freedom, liberation here. I'm hearing through self-expression, the Nine of Pentacles, and then this Ace of Wands. So the feminine energy very much taking control. I'm hearing of herself, her actions, or her life, the direction in which her life is taking. Very much thinking of herself, putting herself first, making decisions which are going to assist, I'm hearing, and benefit her future, her solely. Very much a focal point here, the feminine energy. Beautiful. Let's see. California could be a thing, maybe Napa Valley for some of you. Maybe Japan for some of you, like the cherry blossoms. Okay, here we have the Chariot. There could be a pet here with a disability, perhaps, or, just yeah, dogs, pets here that are significant. I feel like this certainly is a dog lover here. Maybe what is this, a Labrador, a black lab? I think it is a lab, and then a Chihuahua mix. The Chariot, yeah, guys, you see what is emphasized here to me is the feminine energy, very much a focal point. Do you see that? The Chariot, guys, it's about being driven, being determined, not being swayed at all, having a particular vision, and being prepared, and being in this state of mind of, I'm going to see this all the way through. So that's what we have here, guys. There is an incredibly determined feminine energy here, which I'm hearing has a vision, is taking control. I'm hearing of herself, her actions, and is not going to be swayed by anything or anyone in moving forward at all. This could also be another thing that I'm getting here. It's like the only beings I'm hearing that you have that are loving and supporting you perhaps at this time could very well just be your pets, feeling that way. I'm hearing also not feeling alone at all. I feel like the feminine again is embracing her independence. There's a strong sense of liberation and freedom here. Being exuded by the feminine energy this time around, guys, of like, I could do anything. I can do anything. And all I need is myself. I'm hearing and my pets and my dogs. That's all I need. And embracing that, guys, taking full advantage, I'm hearing of that. That's the present circumstances. Okay, so let's leave it at that, okay? Let's look at the masculine energy now. So before, what I used to do is, let's look at you, Libra, and then let's take a look at your significant other. So from now on, what I'm going to do is feminine, masculine and feminine energy. You decide who's who, what's what there. There could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces of significance. Fishing could be a thing for some of you. Let's see. Boats, the shore, the ocean. Let's see, let's see. A time glass for a very selective few. Masculine energy. Let's see what is their energy? What is their position? What's going on with them? What is their role, we could say, in this entire situation? We have the Nine of Cups. Feminine energy very much coming through here, guys. Look at that. I feel like the masculine energy feels mocked. That's what I'm getting. Look at the face on this woman. It's like she's in the bath, like she's like that. There's this exaggeration there as well that I'm just picking up from the face. So the masculine energy, okay, what I'm hearing, what their perspective is, I'm hearing that the feminine is kind of doing it over the top. I feel like, yeah, that's kind of like what I'm getting. They feel like the feminine is over the top. I'm hearing also, you know, overindulging or just, yeah, which, you know, a little while ago I said the feminine certainly taking full advantage about the position that they find themselves in. I certainly feel like the masculine is seeing that, but is seeing it through a different lens, a different perspective here, which they see as actions which the feminine is taking to mock them and even ridicule them is what I'm getting. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. Let's get one more card. I'm getting all that from this. Yes, I am. Here we have the Eight of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Two eights. Eights could be of significance. So here with the Eight of Cups, guys, this is the bye-bye card. I feel like the so for many of you, this could certainly be a situation where the feminine, okay, is choosing that maybe there could have been a breakup. I don't see a breakup here, but that certainly could be like in the past energy. Maybe it's not coming out here because maybe it's not a focal point anymore, but whatever the case, there's certainly a separation here happening in energy that is certainly active here. So with the Eight of Cups, I feel like the masculine, the way that he's perceiving, okay, this entire experience is that the feminine is like really enjoying themselves. The feminine, yeah, that's the way that they're seeing it. The feminine is really enjoying themselves. I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, they feel like there's something here that they are offering, okay, which the feminine is rejecting or is seeing as like, no, that's not what I want. You see how that's the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. You see how the feminine energy is looking at the pentacle like, wow. I'm seeing the masculine as well as seeing the feminine as what is it? It's like being overly ambitious. And you know, generally speaking, there's not anything wrong with that. But here in this situation, these circumstances with the dynamics we have going on here, for whatever reason, the masculine perceives this as, I would say, as something not so positive necessarily. So the masculine feels like whatever it is that they're offering, okay, I feel like they feel like it's being rejected, or it's something that the feminine doesn't want. They feel like the feminine wants more. They want more. And what it is that they are providing or giving, they feel like it's something that the feminine, I'm hearing, it's not enough for them. I feel as well like the feminine feels, okay, will be feeling like they've done everything in their power to try to, yeah, I'm hearing, give, provide what it is that they're able to provide to this feminine. And the feminine still, I'm hearing, there, it is just, it's still not enough. With the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like there's a strong desire certainly to, I'm hearing, work things out, put time and effort, I'm hearing, into this. Okay, that's what we have. Let me look at the feminine energy. So again, guys, here I'm just reading energies. Okay, sometimes, you know, I'm reading, and then, you know, sometimes it may seem like I'm taking one side, or that these aren't necessarily, you know, completely and all my views or beliefs, right? But here specifically, I want to point out that these are just, you know, energies that I'm reading from here. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is what I believe or see. It's just that individual's perspective. Let's see, Libra, what is the feminine's energy? We have the High Priestess, and here we have another card, and we have the Two of Cups. Okay. And then here we have this Nine of Pentacles again. Yeah, okay. So High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces, and then this Two of Cups. What is this High Priestess? Give me one more card for this High Priestess. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, it's interesting, guys. Here we have, okay, oh my God, there's just so much that I'm being bombarded with right now. Okay, so I feel like, again, here we have a feminine energy that is very much taking control, okay? Pursuing, and we could say even aggressively going after their dreams, their hopes, or their aspirations. So whatever it is that they're, you know, they're going after what it is that they desire, something here, right? And the masculine energy is looking at this entire, you know, situation from the perspective of it's like they want to be able to provide what it is that the feminine is seeking. They want to provide, they themselves, I'm hearing, want to provide, yeah, for the feminine for that which she seeks. But then right now I heard, but that's not really how it works. That's nice and all, but you know, that's not really how it works. That's just what I'm hearing right now. I feel like the masculine is certainly looking at this entire situation from the material plane, seeing this connection, this relationship, you know, what we have, the present circumstances, from a place of what it is that I can provide, what it is that I can give. And being willing and able, I'm hearing, to invest, you know, in this material realm. I'm hearing, but the feminine is already doing that. I feel like the feminine, okay, finds herself in a when it comes to love, this connection, this relationship, finds herself in a spiritual space. I'm hearing, and that's where the masculine energy is having to meet the feminine. I mean, where the masculine is supposed to invest is in this spiritual plane. Two of Cups and this High Priestess. So here we also have a situation where I feel like the masculine is having to be supportive in some kind of way. But I feel like their support is not necessarily needed in the way that they think it is. Again, in this material plane, because I feel like what we saw there in the beginning is the feminine here. I'm hearing being very present, very focused, providing the support that she needs herself. Very much still in love, I'm hearing, with the Two of Cups and the High Priestess. That I'm hearing, as far as love relationships are concerned, I'm hearing she's in the spiritual plane. And sometimes, we need to be more present. It just depends on your situation, what's going on. Everybody, and it goes back and forth in the way that sometimes the relationship, both people certainly have to be in the material plane, working actively here, doing everyday things, integrating things into everyday life that are going to assist and help a relationship, a connection. And other times it has nothing to do with doing things physically in the material realm, but more so connecting, meeting one another on a spiritual plane. So I feel like that's where the feminine is as far as love is concerned. She needs a spiritual connection here, spiritual support, love, understanding with the High Priestess and the Two of Cups. So I feel like the feminine desires understanding, and I feel like there is a little bit of lack of understanding here coming from the masculine. Okay, so there's some misunderstandings, I suppose, here. Complicated, I'm going to say it's complicated for sure. Here we have the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then this Nine of Pentacles. Let me see what I get from this. Yeah, guys, for many of you, I feel like this could even be like the feminine. What I'm getting is the feminine has connected with her inner child and has awakened. I'm hearing the inner child within her. And with that, there's a certain dream here that she is pursuing. I'm hearing a certain vision, a certain reality that she's actively working on at this time. So I feel like the feminine, again, in this material plane, the connection, love is not necessarily a focal point, but it certainly is. I'm hearing deep within, okay? There's still love there. Nine of Pentacles and this Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the feminine, guys. Look. We could say investing time and energy here in her herself, as well as in, I'm hearing, a project, a goal, a dream, something here that she's wanting to see, I'm hearing, fulfill, manifest. I feel like the masculine here is offering, I'm hearing, something, but it's not what the feminine needs at this time. I feel like the masculine as well is looking at the feminine as being somewhat extravagant. Okay. So that's what we have. I really wish I could, well, I mean, this is one of those situations, guys, where, I mean, there's just there's so much going on here, okay? So much. I mean, this is the type of reading that would certainly require it requires an extended reading. But overall, these are the general energies that we have going on here that are at play. Interesting. Let's leave it at that and let's move on to future energy. How can you expect, okay, this to be moving forward, developing? My dear Libra, how can you expect this to be developing, moving forward? Let's see. Libra. We have the Fool and we have the Two of Wands. This is how you can expect things to be moving forward. Here we have the Page of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces of significance. Maybe a Pisces, you see that fish there. Maybe a Cancer. The seashells really like standing out here. Very strong water energy. All right. The Fool and then this Two of Wands. What I see here is so that's Venus there at the end, right? Which it reminds me of love, certainly. So I feel like love once again will become a focal point, guys. Two of Wands. This is what you can expect in the future. These are two people, right, that are interested in one another, that are paying attention to one another. They're very much enthusiastic about each other's company and presence, right? Perhaps right now I don't feel like that's the way perhaps two people are feeling about one another. But not because I'm hearing there isn't a connection, there isn't any love, but just because of the circumstances, the dynamics that play there. So that's what I see, the Fool and then this Two of Wands. Another thing that I'm also getting, guys, is like I am getting the feminine energy, realizing a little bit here. The Fool, I do see her realizing like, okay, I need to invest more attention. I'm hearing to love, to my lover, to my other half, to my significant other, to my connections, to my relationships. I really need to do that. I see the feminine realizing that. Which I'm also getting right now, I'm hearing, which, they're going to feel like it's going to come to a point where she's going to realize that she's kind of taking it for granted a little bit. That's just what I'm getting, guys. Here we have a very driven feminine energy. Very, very driven, guys. And I feel like as a result of that, okay, in this particular situation, we have the tendency here of just focusing all the time and energy in oneself and neglecting, perhaps, not on purpose, but I feel like that certainly causes others to feel neglected, okay, especially, in your relationships and in your connections. So I see that. I see the feminine energy again directing her energy. I'm hearing to love, to her significant other, to a very special individual here in her life. That's what I see, guys. With this Page of Cups, I feel like there's this very childlike quality here, perhaps to the feminine energy, where I feel like even the attention span could be very like sporadic or could be like really short. Because here, I like the way that I'm seeing it is this young lady here. I feel like she's very much stimulated by the environment, and it's called in so many directions. So here with this Page of Cups, guys, I do see the feminine getting, I'm hearing getting curious, getting excited here about love again. I do see that. But again, the present circumstances, yeah, and this is the devil. So guys, the devil is like being like overworking. You see, and here we have a very strong, authoritative, dominating type of woman, right? Energy here. That's what we have, guys. Interesting. So yeah, what we have here, guys, the outcome is that I feel like certainly still I'm hearing a feminine energy here, being a slave to her career, to her dreams, her hopes, her aspirations. Okay, doing that, and her relationships, her connections here, I'm hearing taking a hit just a little bit, but I do see, I'm hearing her, realizing that, and with the full thinking, okay, things need to change here. Okay, I need to bring attention again to my relationships and my connection. And I see that happening, okay? Not only because the feminine, all of a sudden has some sort of epiphany or something, but I see a masculine energy or another energy, let's say here, partner, significant other. I mean, providing the environment to make that happen with the Page of Cups. Beautiful energy, guys. Interesting reading, I would say. That is, so the outcome is it's good. I would say it's positive, as positive as it can be, I would say. So yeah, that's what we have, guys. Interesting. Let's get one more card. It's like, okay, very different type of reading. Here we have the King of Wands, the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm hearing what needs to happen here is that the masculine needs to get passionate, needs to get driven about his own life. That is the King of Swords, and I certainly do see that happening. And in fact, like this gentleman here has the same shirt. And I was also thinking here, perhaps that's why I pulled another card of like, okay, it's like there's something missing here. Okay, I do see, the connection here again. Like there's this excitement, this rekindling again, this connection to people here. And I guess it's because it looks, just by looking at this card, these two people have a life. You could say two independent lives, right? They both have their own kind of thing. They could even be busy people, right? Because look, it looked like they could have just been walking down the sidewalk and then they see each other, and you see how the guy has his phone pulled out. It's like, oh, hey, how you doing? It's very quick kind of exchange. So that's what I see here, guys. I see a connection, a relationship, two people here. I'm hearing getting excited once again about one another. A refocus, I'm hearing a refocus here on love, on relationships. Still, I'm hearing being a slave to work, career. But I'm hearing having time and making time. I'm hearing to be amazed. And the King of Swords, I feel like all of this is going to be made possible because I feel like the masculine energy, I'm hearing himself, is going to find, it's going to become driven and focused himself. I'm hearing career. So pretty much it's almost like a match made in heaven, I would say here. What I see going on, because look, to me, these two people are just two people that are, very hardworking. Perhaps could work a whole lot of hours. They're very passionate, I feel, about their work, their career, and it's kind of like what they do. That's what, interesting reading. I don't know what else, that's your reading. So it seems as two people on the same page. Okay, let's leave it at that. My dear Libra, let's get an oracle card for you to close the reading. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you could do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. If you have an Instagram, please do follow me on there. That link is down below. All right, Libra, let's get an oracle card for you. Here we go. Look at that yellow. That really popped at the end. New direction. Hello. Yeah, I do see this taking a turn in a positive direction, certainly there at the end. Let's see. Life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment, yet there is a divine order to the present circumstance. What may appear as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. After the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. This is what I have for you, my dear Libra. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was my honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.